Hey everyone, what's up? Before diving into this video, make sure to catch up on my previous episodes. Let's begin this chapter. As the day dawned without any meat yet again, Sienna pondered how to savor their meal with elegance, unconcerned about the topics of conversation. We can eat however we like. It's like heaven, she mused silently. But before she could revel in the thought, Genia's voice cut through the air from behind. Maybe it's because you come from a ruined country, she sneered, but you seem to eat this type of trash well. Sienna felt the sting of Genia's words. Is she just teasing me, or is there something deeper? Jean, frustrated by Sienna's lack of reaction, muttered, "What's up with this girl?" Usually when I do this, others cry. As Genia's frustration simmered, Choo-Choo stormed into the scene, her face twisted with anger, as she forcefully stabbed a fork into the table. Gina's gaze shifted, her eyes narrowing as she addressed Choo-Choo. "I've let you off the hook a few times, and now you don't even recognize your ally, interfering in others' business. It seems like you don't know your place because of your size, but I am the leader here." Sienna observed the tense exchange, feeling a mixture of amusement and apprehension. Jean, with her sharp tongue, and Choo-Choo, with her imposing presence, seemed like a bear and a hyena, locked in a fierce confrontation. As tension crackled in the air, a voice from beyond the door pierced the uneasy silence. It was the head maid of apprentices, her concern evident as she questioned, "What's wrong with the atmosphere here? Did you guys just fight?" The response came in nervous denials. "No, of course not." The head maid waved off their protests with a dismissive gesture. "I don't care if you pull each other's hair out or get physical. Just don't cause trouble for me." Relieved, they nodded in agreement. Then came the unexpected news. The higher-ups had issued a sudden notice. A tea party was on the horizon, and they were tasked with greeting the guests. "Us, the apprentice maids?" they asked incredulously. The head maid's stern expression softened momentarily as she explained the importance of adhering to strict street etiquette rules and avoiding any mistakes. This role was usually reserved for the best apprentice maids. Their minds raced with speculation. Who would grace the tea party? Would it be a noble's elegant wife, or perhaps a beautiful foreign princess? The prospect of mingling with high society ignited both excitement and apprehension within them. The head maid explained that the guests for the upcoming tea party were the fruit growers supplying the imperial palace. The apprentices were taken aback by this revelation. These women always provided exceptional fruits to the palace, hence the decision to honor them with a tea party. With a sense of duty, the apprentices were reminded to be punctual for their training sessions leading up to the event. Jenny found herself excited about the tea party. However, she couldn't fathom why she had to serve these women. She said to Sienna, "That type of job is perfect for someone like you. When will ever have the opportunity to act like a maid? If it weren't for those people." Sienna couldn't help but question the use of apprentice maids for serving non-noble guests. After all, it seemed impractical to waste the official maid's time on such tasks. Nonetheless, she found the situation a bit peculiar. The next morning arrived, and the head maid announced that they would be learning tea etiquette. Despite being apprentice maids, they represented the palace and were expected to uphold its reputation. With eager affirmations, they pledged to do their best. Choo-Choo, filled with enthusiasm, expressed gratitude for the opportunity to engage in maid work, even before officially becoming maids. Her excitement was palpable, but as the day progressed, it became clear that enthusiasm didn't always translate to skill. The head maid reprimanded Choo-Choo for letting the tea splash while pouring, prompting her to apologize with a worried expression. Others laughed, teasing her for her clumsiness and suggesting she was more accustomed to beer than tea, given her father's tastes. Choo-Choo's frustration simmered. Next up was Jean, who executed the task flawlessly. Impressed, the head maid praised her, remarking that she seemed seasoned in the art of tea service. Jean modestly attributed her skill to being taught by the town's most renowned etiquette teacher. She boldly declared her aspirations to rise beyond apprentice status, aiming to become the head maid and serve the empress herself. Sienna, in her mind, there is no doubt it's not bad. Considering it's your first time as an apprentice maid, the best of the best are chosen carefully, and the minute they make a mistake, they would be punished by the queen right then and there. And those maids try at their best to be more elegant than any other noble lady, and serve tea as calmly as possible, in order to not to get on the queen's nerves. But compared to that, everyone here is too clumsy. Meanwhile, next, Sienna's turn came. Head said, "Come here and try serving the tea." But Sienna doesn't want to stand out by doing something unnecessary. She pours the tea and keeps it thin and long, a little clumsy and crude. That's how she wants to be here, so she must stay quiet. Everyone was excited because they were going to greet the guests for the first time, but after training in the mornings, we had to go back to our assigned places and finish the tasks that we weren't able to do in the morning, like cleaning, keeping the fire lit, laundry, and washing dishes. After finishing their morning class, they returned to their work. Cook said, "Good work today, everyone," and gave a snack made up of leftover bread, a daily delicacy for the hungry apprentice maids. Sienna happily said, "Thank you." This is why she works in the kitchen. She's so relieved that she was assigned here. Sienna noticed Choo Choo was upset and she wasn't very talkative today and asked Choo Choo, "Are you not hungry?" Choo Choo asked Sienna how we are learning right now. Is it difficult? Sienna said not really, but she didn't get in a lot of trouble. Choo Choo said, "Really, I'm jealous." Sienna thinks Choo Choo got scolded the most during the tea lesson today. This is her first time seeing Choo Choo, who always gets praised, struggles so much with something. This must be her first hardship. With the conclusion of this chapter, let's eagerly anticipate the unfolding events that await her in the next installment. If you enjoyed this chapter, please consider supporting me by liking the video and subscribing to my channel. Your support means a lot and helps me create more content like this. Thank you.